Hello and welcome back to Tears of the Kingdom. I'm Vic and you're watching yet another Let's Play channel. And, I haven't really talked too much about how different the graphics are versus Breath of the Wild, but I'm really struck by Link's pauldrons. Once we get all up in his face and we can see the, light playing on them. Anyway, it's time for us to find out what's going on with this island. Well done. You have proven yourself capable. I will now tell you the story of the Great Sky Island as promised. The Temple of Time and the land it sits upon were once found on the surface of the world. This has changed. No shit. There's a reason for this. The hero who will defeat the Demon King will one day awaken at this very site. The site must be kept safe from the Demon King and his followers. It was therefore raised high into the skies. The tremendous power of the sages accomplished this feat long ago. That is the story of the Great Sky Island. The sages who raised this land into the sky directed me to give this token to the one who heard my story. It is now yours. Oh, hi sages. That's it? Nothing about Zelda? So it reinforces my interpretation that Zelda went back in time and changed things, and that from that construct's perspective, the Great Sky Island has been up here through all of Hyrule's history. It was up here when the Sheikah fought Ganon 10,000 years ago. It was here all through the intervening period. So what then? I mean, we could consider that maybe it was higher up before, and that's why nobody noticed. But yeah, I think the more reasonable interpretation is that Zelda going back in time just bumped everyone living in the present over into an alternate reality. It's like a kingdom scale Mandela effect is what it is. Now, okay. Calm down, motorcycles. I don't know if that came up on the recording. It probably didn't, but geez. That I heard it with my headphones on and in noise canceling means it was quite loud. What's going on over there? I've probably been there, right? Probably. Well, I've got to say, that was a big ol' letdown. Anyway, on to the next thing that I had on my agenda, which is whirly swirly things. Oh, you know what? That's not what was on my agenda, but it does sound amusing. So why don't we do that next? No need to go down to the depths for that. So the whirly swirly is in this vicinity. And if I don't want to tangle with Gliok, I'd probably better just approach from here. I have a feeling that there is an interesting underground something there. But it's probably not a chasm. So maybe there's a thing like the waterworks. Which would be interesting because it seems quite close to ye old water temple from Ocarina. Off we go. Now, over there. Yes, there it is, in fact. Alright, you know what? We're actually going to make a little stop along the way. How's this for an ADD episode? Are we doing good? Yeah. I don't think that I have visited this little star island. And I don't know that I'm going to do all of these on camera. Just kidding, I know that I'm not, because I have already done some of them. But it's here. So here we go. Nope. There. And bing. Cool. Maybe I will follow that up at some point. Maybe I won't. I don't know. There's probably a Korok related to that hole. And I'm guessing that we're going to find out that there is a Shrine of Light down here. Yep. Good. If I had an editor, I would be requesting a flush noise right about now. Technically, I do have an editor because I am the editor. There it is. Flush sound. Well, I mean, you already know. I assume it's not going to happen. Because I know my editor quite well. What do I got for smashers? Not very much, and I don't want to waste that on a mid-tier rock. However, no. I want this bow, yes. I don't remember noticing red in those guys. Thanks, Tulin. A little too late there. I have no idea if I'm going to get all the bubble gems. I have already got all of the stuff that he'll buy except for the last one. But what I do know is if I ever decide to get them, I'm going to regret having left any that I spotted organically behind. So I'm not doing that. Now, where that crystal is. Yeah, I know the deal. Give me that laser beam. Oh. Alright, well, what if I... No? Alright. Well, I know another thing that I can do. Disappointingly not water temple down here. But that's life. What's going to happen now? Am I going to cannonball out of the lake? Neat. Great. You know what? That's cool and all. I don't think I'm going to do it right now. But we can see what this Korok is about. Excuse me. Okay. Don't really need sniper bow for this, but... And... Nice. Oh, I should have read that, sorry. I believe he commented that business in Korok Forest is back to usual. Okay, so now on to the thing that I said I was going to do, or rather that I was planning to say that I was going to do. Which is... around here somewhere. Come on. There it is. Here we go. And right there. I guess I don't need that stamp. That's right, we're going to go mess with Kohga some more. Can't very well go and save Hyrule and leave Kohga unfucked with, can we? I mean, I guess he wouldn't be unfucked with, but he'd be only marginally fucked with, and I think he really ought to be more thoroughly fucked with than that. Have I said fuck enough yet? Probably said it enough. Don't need to play with those guys, we've got work to do. Is that where the work is going to happen? It might be. Ah, that's a forge construct. It doesn't go all the way up. I haven't been spending as many poses as I thought I was going to. Possibly because it turns out that the pose store only restocks after a blood moon. Which means I have to spend a lot of time jerking around in between purchases. That's a good word. A little bit disappointing because, I mean, it's already limited by the number of poses you can gather, so why does it need to be, you know, more limited? But I suppose they can't make it too easy. Yeah, that's definitely where we're going to play with him some more. I haven't been over this way at all, which means that all of that light is... I was going to say natural, but it's not really natural, is it? What is this? What is it, though? Oh, that's fine. I like those, but I have plenty of them. What do we got? We got a nice big arena. And we've got an area where somebody's going to give me another schematic. Right, so this is probably... Yep, under Gerudo Town. I do wonder if there's ever... Doesn't work, dummy. You don't have the right kind of hand. I wonder what that's about. Oh, he won't even talk to me. Oh, you know what? I should take advantage of this opportunity to check out my disguise. Those other guys didn't fall for it. But, maybe Kohga will. It's the right hand, right? So why isn't this working? You back there, take over for a while. Huh? It's you again. You can't fool me looking like that. So, Link, you just had to follow me here, didn't you? I'm doing what you did exactly, but it refuses to work. Well, no, you're not doing it exactly because you didn't get your real arm amputated and replaced by a Zonai arm. In part because you can't get those anymore. It's like the easy flow elbow. You tricked me. I won't stand for this. You wasted some of my time, but no more. I'll battle you, I'll beat you, and I'll steal that power back from you. Prepare yourself. Oh, there's springs. Hey, that's really dumb. Alright, I'm gonna put on some good armor since he's penetrated my disguise. How about Actually, before we do that, let's, yeah. Now, back to the other thing. Where are my eyeballs? Kohga needs some eyeballs. You know what? I'm gonna give you a little taste of the Master Sword. The problem, buddy, is that this is super easy. Why didn't that work? Oh, where is he? And then you are done. Bleh, this place has too much sand. You're only winning because it keeps getting in my eyes. How is it getting in your eyes, mister? There are no eye holes in my mask. So I'm going to let you off easy again. That hunk of junk construct wasn't responding anyway. Change of plans. Operation Steal the Ancient Power is over. I quit. I thought that power might just make things easier, but it's just icing. I'm after cake. We've been collecting a mighty power source scattered across this land. Crystallized charges. Link's like, oh, you mean these? And just empties a mountain of them out of his pocket. And we're going to use them to restore an unstoppable weapon for the man himself. The Magnificent One. Once we do, we'll grant his wish for the end of the world. So we don't need the power you stole. Our collection of crystallized charges is well underway, and the restoration of the final weapon is close at hand. Ooh, is it Ultima? That might be a problem for me because I haven't even fought Emerald yet. We've already stripped all the resources here. If you want this empty shell, you can have it. I'm going to be swimming in crystals at the Eastern Abandoned Mine. Well, thanks for telling me where to find you next. His battery isn't going to last very long with 4 fans. Greetings. Thank you for driving out the trespassers. I overheard your conversation. You spoke loudly enough that it was difficult not to. I feel like your use of you in that context is somewhat inappropriate because I'm quite certain that I said nothing. The Eastern Abandoned Mine that man spoke of is most likely the abandoned Lanayru mine. It is extremely far from here. You will not find stone guideposts to it in this area. I suggest ascending to the surface first. You may be able to find a chasm leading there in the region to the east. There are 2 chasms in the region to the east that contain some stone guideposts leading to the abandoned Lanayru mine. I recall a chasm on land in the Lanayru wetlands. There's also one south of there, in a mountain village. There's one other thing before you resume your journey. My associate over there manages schema stones. You may want to ask for one. It's too bad these guys didn't just keep a schema database so that I could download it all at once. I now have 680 charges. And yes, there is something I can spend them on. I'm hungry. All this turnover has led to a supply shortage in the bases. Do you know how hard it is to find a banana? The depths are a complete wasteland. Nothing around here seems in the least bit edible. You'd think that everyone would take that seriously and respect the ingredient and food stock, but no. That wretched new recruit ate a whole shipment of bananas the moment I took my eyes off of them. From now on, I'm keeping my own supply. Glory to Master Kohga. That was extremely useful. Batteries, huh? What do you got for me? Authorizer verified. Welcome. This was once a busy refinery where a great deal of zonite was processed. My task here is to manage designs for mining equipment. Please hold one moment. I've confirmed that there is a schema stone you do not yet have. Allow me to rectify that. It's a fan sled with a headlight. How did I not have that? I will also prepare the parts required to test it via auto build. I've certainly used a fan sled. I hope that schema stone I have provided is useful to you. Is it, though? Is it? Where are my blooms? They're down here somewhere. Since they're talking about making a Legend of Zelda movie, I really hope that it includes just a ridiculous amount of Link rifling around in its pockets. Oh, there's a chest. And that brings my total to a cool 700. Hey! What the hell? Alright, that's enough of you. And that's a bomb flower. I want that. Is there other interesting stuff for me to check out around here? I'm not terribly impressed with this design, I gotta say. I mean, it's not the worst, but... yeah. It won't cover paved ground at all, for some reason. Go ahead and turn this on. I'm going to buy some regular charges in case there's some gotcha that I want to pawn. Cool, thanks. Bye-bye. All of them. Thank you. Alright. Certainly there's plenty of stuff for me to do off camera around here. But I don't think that I'm going to do off camera stuff on camera. So instead... yeah. We'll just pop over here. See if we can beat Kohga up twice in one episode. I think I can manage it. I'm going to do this just to get over there because I am impatient. That ought to work. Yep. Off we go. Have I showed off the partially submerged fan design before? It's quite nice. Hey, buddy. Erg, what am I doing wrong? Maybe my angle's off? No, that's still not working. How long have you been there? Why, you little tried to catch me off guard, did you? You cowardly sneak. Like I said before, my plan has changed. But we already mined up everything here there is to mine around here. So what you saw was just, you know, I was killing time. Very impressive. So, yeah, you get it. Anyway, I can't believe you followed me to another mine, persistent little pest. In honor of our long-awaited reunion, I graciously allowed you to fight me one-on-one before. But right now, you're the last thing on my mind. Because the end is nigh. I've got things to do, so let's make this real quick. Yiga clan attack. Alright, well how about a little bit of this? You like where this is going? I've got 3 arrows, now I just have to attach an eyeball to one of them. And maybe I'll just hit all 3 at once. Won't that be a treat? Not what I was hoping for. However, alright, so that's it for that one. And he's just gonna sit over there and... Oh, that's not my design. Mine rides better in the water. Where'd he go? Who needs a triple shot bow? Alright. Yeah, you've got a shield, but your friends are already shot. Not a great boarding action on that one, I'll admit. However, I think we might be done here. Gruh. The steering wheel got wet, so my hand slipped. No matter, once again, you're too late. I've already dug up all the crystallized charges this place had to offer. And there's more. I just got word from my underlings that they've located the man himself. They found the Demon King. Just one more step. One teeny little step until the Yiga clan's long-standing desire comes to fruition. We have more than enough crystallized charges now. And there's only one more abandoned mine to ransack. Hear me now, Link. It's time to start the final excavation. The northwestern abandoned mine awaits. That's where I'll use those charges to activate our ultimate weapon, offer it to the Demon King, and bring the world to its end. Our next encounter will be our last. You'll get yours, just you wait. How does his battery last so long that he can just do that? Greetings. Thank you for eliminating the intruders. I was listening closely to the goings-on. The northwestern abandoned mine that man is headed for is likely the abandoned Hebra mine. But there are few chasms in Hebra by which to reach it. The path stretching from Hyrule Ridge that was previously used is no longer a viable route. Though I recall there being a chasm somewhere that connects directly to the abandoned mine. Well, that's cool. I'm just gonna... Oh, do I already have the stuff here? I sure do. That means I've already read this too. Well, let's not forget the superfluous charges. Alrighty. So, Hebra, is it? Alright. Oh yeah. We're all out of time, so come back and see me again tomorrow and we will confront Master Kohga at the Hebra mine and see what he has to say for himself after that. Talk to you soon.